Hey everybody, it's Chrissy K. Rollins here, and I was inspired to come on here, do this quick little live, and to share with you my top tips for finding peace of mind, for overcoming anxiety, for getting over the overwhelm and finding my footing, my grounding, my power, my peace of mind, my settledness inside, so that I can take steps forward towards whatever it is that I want to be moving towards in my life. Now, if you've been following my energy updates over the last few weeks, or again, if you're just human going through this life experience right now on planet Earth, you know that life has been extremely overwhelming. It has been intense as these times are asking for us to step into a higher level of integrity. Hello, whoever just joined live, I'd love for you to chat in and join the conversation. Right now, life is asking for us to live into a tighter, firmer, more clear, more rooted, more evolved level of integrity. And in order to do that, we are coming face to face with our survival habits, our ways of operating in this world that keep us limited, that keep us in cycles of suffering, that keep us in anguish, that keep us butting heads with other individuals in our lives. Because it is time to heal, to clear the paths, to anchor ourselves in as we evolve as a species, as individuals, as a collective human consciousness. So all of this, facing fears, having your stuff come up, it looks like a series of unfortunate events and having things go terribly wrong so that you have to have conversations that are uncomfortable, deal with circumstances that you prefer to avoid. And all of that is to help you to see how you react when the going gets tough. Not because life's trying to take you out, but life is trying to fortify you, clear you, cleanse you of anything that is inside of you within your own energy field that is holding you back. And the way that you know that you're dealing with something that's holding you back is that it feels like anxiety. It feels like overwhelm. So here are my top tips. This is what I do day in, day out. Yesterday, I had a meeting that I had high hopes for, I had a grand vision for, and it did not go as planned. Not at all. And when I left, I found myself in an anxiety attack. I found myself in this hyperventilating panic attack. And I had to pull over the car, stop, and reground myself. But I was able to because of what I'm going to share with you today. So this works for me. It can work as quickly as I can think to apply it. It can take a while to integrate, but I'm telling you, these are worthwhile endeavors for you to explore further because to me, they've made all the difference. So the top thing that comes to my mind is an understanding of my intuition, understanding those internal voices that are talking to me. What are they saying? What do they mean? What messages are they carrying? In here is where everything gets overwhelming. So being able to take a pause, decipher, process, understand everything that's running through my mind in those moments where everything seems out of control and everything's spinning out of control and all of that stuff starts to come up, being able to understand what all of that internal chatter, all that internal dialogue, all that internal overwhelm, it has allowed me to not get so caught up in the overwhelm and begin to decipher, to place, to categorize, to engage my logical thinking mind to help me to process what is going on. My intuition and understanding it, honing it, cultivating it, understanding how to lean into it, understanding what it is not, huge game changer for me. The other thing that comes to mind, and intuition kind of plays hand in hand with this, is cultivating an abundance mindset. Being able to expand my thinking from what is happening in the here and now is all that is going on to understanding that there is a fuller story. There is more that's happening and that there is more than enough for me to have, to receive, to experience so that whenever things don't go as planned or I face something that seems like a loss or something doesn't work out, then I know that's not the end closing in on me, limiting my options. It's instead freeing me up, clearing out space. So having and cultivating and expanding an abundance mindset, a prosperity consciousness has been pivotal because when I was walking around thinking that what I was seeing was all that there was to the story, extremely limited in my options. Whenever we become limited in our options, our fear sets in, our survival mechanism takes over. And that's one of the things, that's why part of what I do with my clients, within my practice and within my own world, is a series of redefining, helping to redefine what is happening. When you can redefine what it is that you're seeing, what it is that you're experiencing internally, and you can match it to a bigger story that you really believe in your heart, that you know to be true, that abundance mindset, it will stop and ease the intensity of right now needing to be any way other than how it is. And until I learned how to unpack what it is in front of me, that's abundance, breaking it open, making it bigger. When I learned how to unpack, think about it this way: some gifts have to be unwrapped before you can see how awesome they are. So when I hit that anxiety, when I hit that overwhelm, I look at what's happening around me, I tap into that abundance mindset, I expand my vision, my viewpoint, and I unwrap what's in front of me so that I can find what is really happening. Intuition plays a part in that. Abundance mindset plays a big part in that. The other thing that is happening throughout all this process is that I reconnect to me and my commitment to my peace of mind. I realize ain't nobody going to come along and make sure that I'm happy, that I'm fulfilled, that I have peace of mind, that my heart is at ease. Nobody's going to do that for me. Nobody's going to do it consistently. It is my job. It is my commitment. And understanding my role in the creation process, game changer. Again, when I thought that I had to line everything up and get everything perfect, that's what was coming up for me after that meeting, that leftover residual residue, that maybe I did something wrong, or maybe I said something wrong, or maybe there was something that I could have done more to get that outcome that I thought was the answer that was needed to create the more ease in my life. But as I understand, as I reconnect back to me, my commitment and my understanding, my role in this creation process, then I can realize, no, I did my part. This is not a sign that I've done anything wrong other than attach myself to a certain outcome. So understanding how the creation process works. This is something that I talk about a lot in my energy updates, because I feel like this is what's left out in the manifestation story and the law of attraction story. Manifesting and law of attraction have kind of become buzzwords in some of our circles, right? But this is a for real, legit thing. And when you understand your part, when I understood my part in the creation process, I could stop running around trying to get everything right. And I could instead follow that intuition, trust that abundance mindset, take one step in front of the other, go through the actions that I had control over, and start to let go of my need to control the outcomes on the other side. So when I can see a no as a yes, now this path is cleared, I've got nothing to lose. And I can see that the creation and the destruction process is the same exact thing. So things have to fall apart in order to be recreated the way that I desire. So you can see how this is so helpful. So helpful. Now, the last thing that comes to my mind when I think about my top tips for instant peace of mind, for instant anxiety relief, and getting over the overwhelm is support. Support is crucial. It is key. It is everything that has gotten me to this point. It is everything that keeps me alive. Having a safe space, a community, a support system to reach out to re-anchor, to reground, to remind myself who I am, what I know to be true, and to process, to face fears, to say, hey, I'm afraid. Hey, that didn't go as I planned and I feel horrible right now. To have that safe space of support is a complete, absolute, necessary part of the puzzle. Part of the reason you may be feeling as much anxiety and as much overwhelm as you are is because you're trying to do it all by yourself. Hello, Chrissy. This is an ongoing thing that I am healing myself from. Taking it all on and doing it all myself, internalizing it all, keeping it all within, keeping it all together so that everybody else can have an easier time. That is a lot of overwhelm and anxiety just thinking about it. Learning how to allow myself to receive support, learning how to support myself by developing my intuition, by understanding abundance mindset, by understanding my role in the creation process, by allowing myself to receive support, by risking being vulnerable, by utilizing that support and reaching out whenever I am feeling the overwhelm, reaching within myself, reaching out to my support system. This is crucial. It is needed. And just know you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. In those moments you feel alone. In those moments I feel alone. But I guarantee you, I assure you, you're not alone. If anything else, just remember Chrissy feels this way too, right? You're not alone. This happens to all of us. It's part of the human process. That's why understanding it is key. It's crucial. For me, it's life or death. And this is exactly why we've integrated all these concepts into the Awaken Leadership series. If you've heard me talk about that, we kicked it off this past Sunday. It is an amazing opportunity for you to learn how to become a leader in your own life, in your own way, so that you don't have to abandon yourself, your beliefs, what you believe to be true, the ways that you've come to move through this world that allow you more ease. You don't have to abandon that whenever you're around non-like-minded people. You can bring more of what has helped you into your world, or if you're feeling that call to step into a greater world of leadership, this program is perfect for you. We're going to teach you. We already have started the process. You can plug into it, and that's what's super cool too. It's not too late. We actually reopened the doors. So if you missed enrollment with the initial kickoff, you can still sign up. You can still access last week's session. We're going to live stream tomorrow nights. So if you're at a distance, you can plug in virtually. If you can't make it at the virtual time or in person, you can catch the replay, but you don't have to miss this content. And what's so cool, we integrated all of this. We are teaching you how to follow your intuition. Tomorrow night's session, we're going to talk about cultivating that abundance mindset and expanding the outside world experience to match the expansion that you've had internally, right? We're going to be talking about that. We're going to teach you the creation process. We're going to teach you what it really takes to answer this call of leadership within your own life, within a greater scale out into the world, and most importantly, so that you know how to lead yourself back on course day in, day out for your own peace of mind, for your own ease, and for your own journey ahead. So if that is of interest to you, definitely go to victorypoweryoga.com/events. You can still sign up for it, or just drop me a comment, hit me up. We will get you plugged into it. That comes with a community support, because you got a community that you're going to go through it with. We'll put you in a Facebook group. You can connect with other like-minded people, but you also get me and Victoria 24/7. You can reach out to us. We're not going to necessarily respond 24/7. Just saying, we are there for you to reach out to you to help for personalized integration, because it was very important to us not just to bring this message to the table, but to make sure it sinks in and that you get the most out of it. So you can reach out to us. You're not alone. And regardless if you sign up for this amazing leadership series or not, just utilize these tips. Rewatch this video. Share it with others that struggle with anxiety, with overwhelm, with all that internal stuff that happens as we're navigating this external world. If I can be a guide or help you to better understand or integrate, definitely reach out to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching this replay there, and stay in touch with my energy updates so you can just feel more empowered in how to clear and balance what is happening internally, so that you can have a more empowered, peaceful experience on the external level. All right, let me know. Do you have great tips? What are your go-tos whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, when you struggle with anxiety, when life doesn't go the way that you want it to go? How do you keep yourself in the game? Would love to know. Drop some comments below. Again, thanks for watching and sharing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.